Hey everyone, Swole Rider here. And yeah, this is video 2. And guess what? It's the new year. It's January 2024, right? Or I guess 2023A for some of you. But let's kind of hop into it. So this video is basically just going to go over my goals for the new year in relation to this channel, writing, editing, publishing, and books, because that kind of goes hand in hand. Not in that order, but yeah, so let's just kind of hop into it, or else I'm gonna have to re-record this for like the third time. Yeah, so basically my writing goals for the year, right? One is I gotta finish book 2, right? I really love writing book 2, and I have got to finish it. I got just the editing's in the way, but I will continue to write it, right? And technically, no, we'll add that later. Yeah, and also I want to start writing sci-fi because I love sci-fi, and there's like two little things I want to write. I also want to write some short stories as well, and just kind of see how that goes and like play around with like the format, because you know you're never ready, just gotta wing it. But if you don't try things, you're never gonna know what it's like. It doesn't mean you have to try everything. To each their own, right? And then we're gonna edit. Yeah, I'm using this, by the way. So in terms of editing goals, right? I gotta finish editing book 1. I only started editing last year, and it was a pain. I was like, I'll take other people's advice. I'll give it some space so I could kind of step away from it, right? Give it a chance to breathe, get my mind out of that mindset. And I started writing book 2. But then I started getting scared. I was like, oh, shoot, we haven't touched it in like 3 months. I'm like, then once it hit month 4, I was like, yeah, we should probably like start editing like now, or it's just never gonna happen. So we started editing, and guess what? Turns out I really hate editing. It kills me. It drives me insane because, oh my gosh, everything's cringe. And then at the same time, it's like, it's also bad grammar, some terrible spelling. Turns out I'm probably dyslexic. I don't even know. But that's okay. Yeah. And then I gotta edit book 2 because I want to try to like get it all just knocked out this year. If I can. We're gonna try. There's a goal, right? That's a sub goal, book 2, editing. But goal number 1, book 1, right? Okay, yeah. And then we gotta revise book 3, because as in the first video, I wrote book 3 first, and I was like, this is trash. No one's gonna like the main character. And then I'm like, yeah, that's because there's no reason to. So I went back in time because it made sense instead of doing flashbacks, where your mind just going like, boom, bam, hey, this all happened. How's it relevant? But yeah. So we got to revise book 3, which probably means we're just going to like rewrite it. The pain. Yeah. And then publishing goals. So I don't know what to do in terms of publishing goals, but I think I would like to self-publish, right? I don't know if putting it on Amazon counts as self-publishing, but I would really like to self-publish. Yeah. And I don't know if this goes in hand with it, probably goes in hand with editing, but I'd like to do at least like 2 rounds of beta readers for book 1, but we'll just kind of see what happens, because I may just be like, you know what? If we're just going to keep editing it, we're never going to publish it. So we just got to go through with it. So yeah. And then channel goals. This video, this thing in general. I need this actually. So I should have done the math. Wait, shouldn't be that hard. Yeah. Oh, so okay. Basically, I don't have like a goal in terms of growth, right? I'm just happy if just people just see this, you know. At the same time, I'm like dying inside because it's like kind of like, oh shoot, I'm watching myself or like other people are watching me, and then they're seeing how I am, and it's kind of cringy. But hang on, I need to take a sip. Oh yeah, and if anyone knows who this is, bonus to you. Actually, you may not be able to. I'll just tell you who the name is. It's Sanada Yukimura, and he is one of my favorite samurais of the Sengoku period. Yeah. All time, Miyamoto Musashi. But, okay, back on track. I feel like I was hitting. No. Too cringe. For me. Maybe not for everyone else, but for me. Yeah, so in terms of channel goals, to stay on track here, it seems like, you know, given my schedule, it's just kind of like crazy, and I know this is how everyone is, right? Writing is just something I love. Editing is not, but like, and world building is something I really love. But the hopes is I'm gonna try to do a video at least every 2 weeks. That's the goal. So if I could at least do 2 videos a month for the rest of the year, I'll be happy. If I could do 4, I'll be ecstatic. If I do more than that, I probably like lost my job and I just have way too much time on my hands. Or I just became extremely dedicated. So we'll see. But the other goal is to really connect with others, and I don't want to put a number on this because every one of you you're not just a cog in a machine. You're each very important. The very first comment I got was Mr. Validus. Probably still is by the time I upload this. And like, that's a very dear thing to me. I got like 5 subscribers now, and one of them is me, so I have 4 subscribers. But that's besides the point. The thing is, I'm not trying to track those numbers, and I don't think I freaking care, right? What matters is this journey, right? In this very moment of time, we have the chance for us to meet virtually. Not in like a literal sense or any metaphorical sense, but you met this video with your eyes, and I technically met you in a past tense form. I don't know what I'm saying. But, hey, just go with it. Anyways, moving on. Final thing here. These things behind me, not really. New ones though. Books. My book goals. So I would like to try to read 48 books in a year, and I hope audiobooks work. But I've already done one, so that's great. So we have 47 to go. But yeah, I would like to try to read 48 books. And so the reason for this, I need answers. The reason for this is because the more you read, the better you get. I want to see people's writing. I want to see how they just create these characters, situations, how they face failure, how they get from it, how they don't get from it. I want to see characters fall, I want to see characters rise, visually reading, whatever you're doing. And I think that would just really help me become a better self. Writing. All right, small tirade, small rant, but yeah, that kind of concludes it, right? But yeah, so once again, went over my writing goals. Got to finish book 2. Got to start writing sci-fi. Maybe start 2 sci-fis. Who knows? And I want to check out some short story writing, cause yeah. And then got to edit. Got to finish editing book 1. Got to edit book 2. Got to revise book 3. Technically, just gonna rewrite book 3, right? I don't see how there's enough time to do all that, but that's the goal. Then I gotta publish book 1, and then technically sub goal, learn how to publish learn how to self-publish a book. Yeah. And then, then the channel goals, right? Connect with others and see if I could just put up like 2 videos a month, right? And just go from there. And then the book goals, which is I want to listen to 48 books. But yeah, that will conclude this video. I appreciate your time. Thank you for checking it out. Whether if you're checking it out within the next few days or you see this like 3 years later or something like that. Who knows? But hey, appreciate you. You know, the Swole Rider, I guess. I don't know how I'm going to exit these videos, but...